What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Different Spokes podcast. My name is Matt. Thanks for tuning in to episode 48. I wanted to be precious about episode 48 and have Sean Burns on, but I don't think he's seen my DM. I'm sure he gets tons of them. I don't blame him. I'm just some random person trying to have a interesting person on for episode 48, but we can only be so precious about certain things, that's for sure. But I do want to take a moment to honor Sean Burns and Deth because they added two pretty sick people to their team within the past year, and more so recently. Joshny Babu, excellent filmmaker, excellent bike rider, awesome to watch. Follow him on Instagram. And also Adem Gunyadin. I think I said his name right. I'm not sure there. Don't crucify me, Adam. But both dudes are extremely sick in their own very distinct ways. And I'm excited to see what comes out of the Deth camp coming soon. It's great to see from a BMX community standpoint. Just seeing, people that I admire personally watching them ride, Seeing them get put on is pretty fucking cool. This is I would call this, we're going to call these shorter episodes nips or nipples, whatever, what have you. I wanted to be precious about numbers and shit, but it's like, what the fuck is it for? We're just going to doing episode 47.5 just to save the number 48 for something specific, but goddamn. Sometimes you just gotta pack your shit and fucking record a podcast and get it out there. But this is going to be a shorter episode. That's why I'm calling it the nip. Just a little nip for you. Keep your nipples tight. So, in the last episode I mentioned videos of people who are only being paid to hang out with each other or being center of attention. Well, there's actually a bunch of cool shit going on if you look for it. And today I got 4 different videos that were not financed. People just, made them because they wanted to. Those 4 videos are AAngles, AMPM, Motobunka crossover, and Today I Got Time. So far I've watched AAngles and AMPM, and both are extremely good. I'm going to watch Motobunka and Today I Got Time soon. Just gotta find the time to fully devote all of my attention to them. But AAngles was super sick because it was, very inclusive. Lots of people, mad heads in that one. And AMPM was just visually satisfying. It was like 99% fisheye, but it never got boring and it never got old because you were each clip was an extremely different setup with an extremely different kind of concept going on, and the fisheye was properly used. Shout out to Joey Piazza for properly, he was giving spot justice with just using a fisheye, which is pretty sick. I'm excited to watch Motobunka and Today I Got Time. But also on the AMPM video, McLovin, aka Cody, and Stephen Klein both had clips in it. Shout out to Stephen for sure, because I don't think anybody's really heard of him, and this might be his first chance at wider exposure. Not that he probably cares, but whatever. I'm not trying to put any words in anybody's mouth. I'm just saying that Steven's really dope, and it's really dope to see Steven in a video. So yeah, I'm gonna leave show notes for you guys to pick up those DVDs, support independent projects, keep yourself stoked. And also, moving on to the health portion of this episode, I had a really good session for my birthday, beginning of September. That may have been the last time I rode as well. Fucking dumb. I rode for a half hour last night, but it's I can't be going a whole month in between sessions. That's fucked up. But I had a good session, and I did most of my hardest stuff on my birthday session. And the crazy part about that was I hadn't ridden in weeks. So either I'm not trying that hard, or I think my stretching is helping me, because I think I should have pulled something, but I didn't. And shout out to the Sore Losers podcast. They had an interview with Scott Marceau about the AAngles DVD, and in that, Scott talks about how he pulled a muscle just looking at spots, just turning his neck, turning his head. And it made me think a little bit harder about warming up, and like, well, what your idea of bike riding is maybe cool, calm, and collected, but the reality is there's a lot of jumping around and haphazardly trying to put a foot down to save your ass on something or another. So on my birthday session, I had remembered what Scott said during his podcast about stretching, and I'm like, all right, I did a little bit of almost like jumping jack style moves where you jump back and forth, get your knees going, get your ankles going, and maybe that helped. I feel like being nice and limber before I had that session turned out to be a good time. Man, I feel like I'm sounding mad on for 35, but yeah, guys, do some stretches out there. And if anybody knows of any BMX specific workouts or stretches or techniques, feel free to reach out. I started looking up some like calisthenic type stuff on YouTube, and you can only go so far with that shit, because at the end of the day, if they're not riding bikes, they're not doing the same shit you are. So that's about it for episode 48. Short but sweet, little nip for you. Keep your nipples tight. Keep your inner tubes full with air, and shit, man. I look forward to having a guest again soon. So talk to you guys then.
She does it like the song said. She the model type, look at her with no long legs. I want to make the baby mine, I want to own it. Bitch, I'm 38, hot like Capone said. Yeah, shawty standing bow leg. You could tell from the back that she corn fed. 5 racks in the ass on your forehead. If it go up, it must come down just like some gravity. Drive, I ain't talking shit. Wanna see you sweat, get them thighs, get them bricks, work on your finesse. Can't even jab, looking at the smile, make me wanna taste. Wanna scribe, wanna be the best, baby, this is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, make your knees touch your elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, make your knees touch your elbow. Look out, stretch. Look out, stretch. Look out, stretch. Look out, stretch. Look out.